I'd like for y'all to talk about this as this is new for us because it is new for both of you. You don't know his body, he doesn't know your body. Just that makes you partners in this. Just that makes you equals. Any little thing that y'all do to bond, to feel comfortable, to communicate is adding to your sexuality, whether you believe it or not. Are y'all having like affection and sensuality? I mean, are y'all kissing? Are you hugging? Are you cuddling? Is there any naked time? Is there a concern that if you don't dip into those waters that y'all could lose chemistry? So in protecting yourself, you censored her. She's gonna pick up on that, and all she's gonna feel is, he doesn't wanna hear what I have to say. He could have this conversation on his own. And then it does go negative because you're cutting her off. Is this how things normally are? This has gone into a really negative, unhealthy place.
Bitch, I knows what I did yesterday.
You didn't just call me bitch, did you? When she says, hey, I think we need a few days without, like, having intercourse, you go into this, uh-oh, what's happening? Is she gonna leave me? What's going on? Is this the beginning of the end? It's all about feeling insecure. It's all about needing that reassurance. You're right, sexuality is something that can really bond people. I don't hear her saying, I don't want sex with him. It's more like, let's have more things that we're focusing on and build and grow. And I think that could be a really great way to then also have more assurance and get that reassurance in different ways.
You sound like you want to try to give him a second chance. Where is that coming from?
I would hate to, be the one that gives up. If he is genuine about changing things, I feel okay with giving him a shot.
You've got the stuff. If you've got the stuff to be a good wife, it's put up or shut up time. He's had the last 5 weeks to do this his way, in his own time, without at times even considering what you're going through and your side of all of this. It's time to have expectations that if unfulfilled, there's a consequence, like ending your marital contract. That seems really serious. But the only worst thing is to hold on to something just because you want to feel like the good guy. So let's make some demands. What do you need to see that he is being genuine?
I know it doesn't sound like much, but I need to see him outside of filming.
That sounds really minimal. Let's take it up a notch. What would be number 2?
He needs to be transparent about the relationship that he's had with my friend.
What's number 3? Let's amp it up even more.
He needs to tell me what he's accused me of lying about.
Okay.
And he has to move in. Those 4 things.
Okay. I do hope you'll be 100% committed to advocating for yourself. So that said, go talk to Zach. I want you to share with him your demands. But if it doesn't happen, are you at a place where you can say, then this is over?
Yes.
Are there any boundaries that you hit up against?
There has been a couple of things that initially I was like, well, let me think about it for a second.
So what are some of those things that you've said?
Just found out that he's going to be traveling a lot more for work than I thought. And my initial reaction was not supportive.
I was a little angry as well.
I think I
Because
started it though.
Well-
I shouldn't have reacted the way I did.
So when that happens, do you feel like you're giving him a glimpse of your true self? Or is it something that comes out that you're like, no, that's not really who I am, and that's why you're ashamed?
Well, I think he knows who I am. You know, I do have this unfiltered side, and it's not something I was proud of.
Do you think that you worry that he'll love you less if that's a side of you that you show?
No, I don't think so. I mean, I want Austin to know who I am, like the good and the bad.
So I just threw out the word love, but I don't know that that's what's going on here. So sorry if I overstepped. What is going on here? It seems like there's a lot of power using or not using the L word. It's like there's some tension and awkwardness there.
I mean, maybe I don't know. Is there?
I mean, I think we're both on the same page.
It doesn't seem like you're on the same page.
I feel like I am at that point, but I don't want to say it if he's not.
Why?
Because I don't know if I feel rejected.
How about the V word, vulnerable?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's probably right.
You've been vulnerable.
I feel like I am there. Man, they're so sweaty. Is it your hand or mine?
It's yours. It's you being vulnerable.
That's great. That's a sign she's being vulnerable.
She is.
I do love you, Austin.
I mean, I've never felt this way about someone this quickly. But for me to say that word, I just need a little bit more time.
What's going on with your emotional intimacy and with honesty and transparency?
He's not been truthful about his salary.
Why is that? Why isn't it just you want to know how much I make? This is why.
There was a little bit of, I think, embarrassment and fear.
What questions do you have for him? Because I know that you're reacting. I can feel it.
He had so many opportunities to say how you actually felt. And now he's expressing it when he's called out on the fact that he's lying.
This is a really bad cycle you're on, right?
I mean, I definitely think there's like a cycle going on because for me, I feel like I need you to be honest so that I can be vulnerable. And he feels like I need you to be vulnerable so I can be honest. So it's like one of us has to start.
This has been a barrier to intimacy from very early on because that's what you've told me.
Make stuff fit that doesn't fit. Because that's what you have to do.
To make something that doesn't make sense possibly make sense so that you can just move on and move forward and build.
Yep. That's what I know. That's what I'm good at.
What's your response?
I felt like I did see a lot of vulnerability tonight from Michael.
Do you want to feel like a unit with her? Do you want to build this marriage?
Yeah, a part of me does. And I think the other part is just the fear.
She has to feel that you have progressed in this area in order to accept that you will be her husband for the long run. You're going to have to stick your neck out, or else you're dead in the water. It's going to be over, and you're going to lose her.